Yo, what's up, everybody? It's so good to see you. I'm glad you clicked that link and pulled on up. What's going on, Alphas? I know you in the house because we checking out JURIN featuring Rapsody today. This one's called PS118. Now, this is just a solo effort, although she is from XG. I don't know how many, maybe they all do solo things. I have no idea. I'm still fairly new to XG, although we've done maybe 5 or 6 of their songs at this point. Maybe less. I'm still, they seem to do such a wide variety of music. I'm not really certain if this is like a normal thing for them to do individual solo things or if this is something new, but whatever. We are here for it. And she's doing this one with Rapsody, who is, she's not an artist that I'm super familiar with, but I am aware of her. I've heard her music before. I got respect. She's a bit older, so it's kind of like Jurin, the youngster, teaming up with an OG kind of in a way, because Rhapsody's in like her 40s now, you know. But she's always stood out to me because her name is super dope. Like Rhapsody probably has one of the coolest names for a rapper ever because Rhapsody, RHAP, the proper word Rhapsody, like now it means kind of like a enthusiastic expression of something written or in speech or in music or whatever. But like the original meaning in Greek was like a reciter of epic poetry, and then she changed the spelling from RHAP, of course, to RAP, Rhapsody. It's awesome. I mean, tell me that's not the fucking dopest rap name ever. Research the history of that word, and you'll agree with me. All right, let's go ahead and bring this up, though. We're going to peep this out. Warning to everybody, I'm very likely to be stopping, pausing, and talking about this music, the bars, how it's making us feel, what we think it means, etc. If you want to hear the song all the way through without my commentary first, please click that link in the description right there. It's going to bounce you over to, I'm pretty certain, the XG channel. And I'll be sure to like, subscribe, comment while you're there. Hit the back button. Come over here. Hang out with us down in the comments section. And we'll see what's cracking with that. All right. Let me bring this up full screen for me, my peeps, and we will go from here. We got JURIN ASAYA. Is it Asaya? I hope I'm saying that right. PS118 featuring Rapsody. Now, is this a reference to Public School 118 somewhere? Or is this a reference perhaps to Psalm 118 in the Bible? Like, I would be surprised if it was that, but who knows? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's go. Damn, we got a real old school vibe right here. Man, those turntables scratching in the background. This very kind of odd piano sound, odd in a good way, slightly off, whatever it is this creating it. It's reminding me of something. It's not coming to me right now, but it's definitely an old school vibe from the get-go from here. Mad respect for that. I love it. You know what vibe this gives me? And this might not continue through the song. It just hit me. This gives me Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders album vibes. Just from that opening. I don't know if that'll continue through there. But this music, it just makes me feel that Tribe vibe. You feel me? Like I'm expecting a little Fife dog to come in right here. Say word, everybody. This is nice.
Let me talk to him. Destination out of this world is space travel. New heights, I'm seeing new lights, so change levels. More space is faced an exhibition. XG on an expedition. Light speed, go to extra distance. Shooting stars when you blink, then I bet you're missing.
Ooh, I really like that. Let's run that back. Hold up.
Let me talk to him. Destination out of this world is space travel.
Okay, she said destination out of this world, a space travel, because it seems like she continues that spacey travel vibe, the space vibe through the first few set of bars. I just wanted to go back and make certain that's what I heard in the beginning.
New heights, I'm seeing new lights, so change levels. More space is faced an exhibition. XG on an expedition.
I really like that expedition, XG on an. How did she word it? That was really nice. Hold on, let's hear it one more time, everybody.
heights, I'm seeing new lights, so change levels. More space is faced an exhibition. XG on an expedition.
Exhibition, XG on an expedition. Wow, that's a tongue twister right there. That is I can barely fucking say that apparently. That's a really nice rhyme. I really like that bar.
Levels, more space is faced an exhibition. XG on an expedition. Light speed, go to extra distance. Shooting stars when you blink, then I bet you miss it. I want the galaxy, baby, you want the recognition. Everything is moving the way that I plan it. I'm cutting transmission.
She said, everything is moving the way that I plan it. That's a fucking bar. That's such a bar right there. Oh my God. Oh, I can't even tell you how much I love that right there. Did you all catch that? Everything is moving the way I plan it. Or everything is moving the way I plan it. Like the planet Earth. It's going with the whole space bars right there. Come on. That was sick. That was sick, you guys. That's some rapping shit that I love. Come on. We're going to run that all the way back and let it play through. Everything is working the way that I plan it. Oh my God.
It's an exhibition. XG on an expedition. Light speed, go to extra distance. Shooting stars when you blink, then I bet you miss it. I want the galaxy, baby, you want the recognition. Everything is moving the way that I plan it.
I like that. I want the galaxy, baby, you want the recognition. Everything is moving the way that I plan it. God, I can't get over that bar. I'm really loving that bar. Because it's like, it's a homophone or homophone, sort of. Planet is 2 words, planet, 1 word. But of course, a homophone are words that sound the same, have different meanings or different spellings. Okay, so it's basically that without even using another word. Like most people will use that and then they'll repeat the word. Okay. She just says the 1 word, which can be interpreted both ways there, that's just really dope. I really, really like that. That's probably the favorite bar I've heard in months of listening to rap here. And not just the past few months. That's the shit right there. Of all the songs I've been listening to, that's super juicy.
Speed, go to extra distance. Shooting stars when you blink, then I bet you miss it. I want the galaxy, baby, you want the recognition. Everything is moving the way that I plan it. I'm cutting transmission.
Make the planet shift with my gift. I'm an alien. Birthed by the sun, see the skin on me radiant.
Woo! And she coming in with the space bars too. She referred to herself as an alien. See the planet shift. I'm an alien, which she rhymed with radiant.
I'm cutting transmission.
Make the planet shift with my gift. I'm an alien. Birthed by the sun, see the skin on me radiant. Everything I spit is for absorption in your cranium. Surface level rap, I ain't never been as lame as them. Gamma ray rap, put the light.
Everything I rap is for your. I think she said everything I write is for your cranium. Surface level rap. I never been one of them, or something like that. That sentiment. Hell yeah. Much respect to Rapsody.
Radiant. Everything I spit is for absorption in your cranium.
Everything I spit is for absorption in your cranium.
Surface level rap, I ain't never been as lame as them. Gamma ray rap, put the light to the.
Surface level rap, I never been as lame as them. Rhyming lame as them with cranium is very nice. That's a very nice 3-syllable rhyme right there.
Radiant. Everything I spit is for absorption in your cranium. Surface level rap, I ain't never been as lame as them. Gamma ray rap, put the light to the mic, yeah. Distance between me and them, I'm a light year. 5.88 trillion miles off. Still send directions back home for the losses.
She said, I'm a light year ahead of you, but I still send directions back for those of you that are lost. Come on, girl, spit that shit.
Light year, 5.88 trillion miles off. Still send directions back home for the losses.
Proceed with caution, cause the G's can make you nauseous.
I like it. They're just going back and forth on verses right here. Then I like that. You never know when you see, 2 rappers or more on here. You never know if it's going to be a back and forth or if somebody's going to come out and spit one longer verse. And then someone's going to come in and spit a longer verse and then they're done. I like the back and forth better, personally. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let's go.
Distance between me and them, I'm a light year. 5.88 trillion miles off. Still send directions back home for the losses.
Proceed with caution, cause the G's can make you nauseous.
I like that.
XG's the group of Martians. You know when I rock it, you get blasted in the process. No nonsense, and they know that the flow cosmic. You rap or not, I'm just floating on a track like an astronaut.
Come on, they're just sticking with this whole theme right there. And oh my God, they got the Back to the Future DeLorean. Maybe it's not the Back to the Future one, but for me, a DeLorean will always be Back to the Future. I didn't even notice that. Maybe that's been there the whole time. I didn't even notice.
Blasting in the process, no nonsense, and they know that the flow cosmic. You rap or not, I'm just floating on a track like an astronaut, and I'm dunking on your planet when I pass the rock. I got a vision when I.
She said, "I'm dunking on your planet when I pass the rock," which is still rhyming with the astronaut. I'm gonna run that back, man. These bars are so tight.
You know when I rock it, you get blasted in the process, no nonsense, and they know that the flow cosmic. You rap or not, I'm just floating on a track like an astronaut. And
rap or not, I'm just rolling on the track like an astronaut. Come on.
I'm dunking on your planet when I pass the rock. I got a vision when I drop it, so you gotta listen. Making a movie like Apollo missions.
Know what it cost me, know what it costs us. Gotta bring the heat, it's a big bang process. Combination reach, they seeing a meridian.
I like that big bang process. They're keeping this whole space theme through here. Super dope, super dope.
I get around like Pac, I be traveling. They don't want no Star Wars.
She said, "I get around like Pac, I be traveling." I Get Around by Tupac, song featuring the Digital Underground, which was Pac's way of like getting his homies out on his album when that came out. Because you know Tupac was originally literally a backup dancer in the group Digital Underground. I love that. I love it. I love Pac. I love that bar. I love that song.
The heat, it's a big bang process. Combination reach, they seeing a meridian. I get around like Pac, I be traveling. They don't want no Star Wars, they don't want to battle with a quasar. Send them black hole, that's a favor. Frequency high, they don't even cross my radar. Impact looking like the moon, all these craters.
Ooh, I like how she said crater right there to make it rhyme with radar. She said craters. So it's a nice little, they call that bending the word in rap, okay, when you pronounce it slightly different to make it rhyme. So she bent that word in order to stay in that same rhyme scheme, which was super tight, again, with the space theme here, and then capping it off with that bar. I just want to hear that again. I got kind of distracted by the whole Tupac reference. It got me thinking about, just reminiscing for a second in my head about that song. Because, you know, we lost Shock G last year too, man, from Digital Underground. It's a big loss. Anyways, let's go back right here.
Know what it costs us. Gotta bring the heat, it's a big bang process. Combination reach, they seeing a meridian. I get around like Pac, I be traveling. They don't want no Star Wars, they don't want to battle with a quasar. Send them black hole, that's a favor. Frequency high, they don't even cross my radar. Impact looking like the moon, all these craters.
She kept that rhyme with the quasar all the way through to the saying crater like that. Interesting, quick fact, fun fact for you. Do you guys know that the craters on the moon, because we all know it's all covered, you can see them, right? Even with a telescope, a good one, you can see the craters on the moon. And they're all different sizes. They're all exactly the same depth. That's fucking weird.
Close to the glow, that's where the rays are. You set the bar too low, that's why we raise ours. 7 dots on your screen like stars, gotta claim us. I just do what I do and I do till we paid ours. Oxygen level low, vapors is all I'm breathing in. How to hit a Rapsody, the queen, no bohemian. 8 bar pass off with ease, so convenient. I see the play, earth is feeling crowded, so I need a space.
Get off my way, get off my way. Volatile, don't follow rules.
I like that earth is getting crowded, so I needed space. Shout out a little respect to Rapsody there. Just want to back and hear that one more time. I really like JURIN's rap.
Travel too close to the glow, that's where the rays are. You set the bar too low, that's why we raise ours.
Like she said, travel too close to the goal, that's where the rays are, as in the rays of the sun. Travel too close to the sun, that's where the sun rays are, right?
7 dots on your screen like stars, gotta claim us. I just do what I do and I do till we paid ours. Oxygen level low, vapors is all I'm breathing in.
She had a nice little homophone right there, too, with the word do.
I do and I do till we paid ours.
I do what I do, and the dues we paid ours. So she had dues as in the paying your dues, and then I do what I do. I like it. And that's typically the way you see a homophone used in rap like that. Not like the Planet one she used earlier, where she just said the one word, and you had to figure out in your mind that it was a double. But here, she repeats the word do 3 times. Of course, I do what I do, and we paid our dues. Booyah.
Travel too close to the glow, that's where the rays are. You set the bar too low, that's why we raise ours. 7 dots on your screen like stars, gotta claim us. I just do what I do and I do till we paid ours. Oxygen level low, vapors is all I'm breathing in. How to hit a Rapsody, the queen, no bohemian. 8 bar pass off with ease, so convenient. I see the play, earth is feeling crowded, so I need a space.
Get off my way, get off my way. Volatile, don't follow rules, I don't behave. From my thoughts to my style, sharper than a blade. I'm a different type of grade, and I mean that with shade. Anointed by the cosmos, you can't relate. She
said, I'm a different kind of grade, and I mean that with shade, just in case you didn't know. That was nice.
rules, I don't behave. From my thoughts to my style, sharper than a blade. I'm a different type of grade, and I mean that with shade. Anointed by the cosmos, you can't relate. So get off my wave, get off my wave, get off my wave, let me be. This is higher intellect from a legend MC.
Yeah,
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like Christopher Nolan on anointment. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm double jointed.
Ooh, she said I'm like Christopher Nolan. She's like, I'm like a visionary. I'm a visionary.
Get off my wave, let me be. This is higher intellect from a legend MC.
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like Christopher Nolan on anointment. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm double jointed.
Said I'm like Christopher Nolan or a Newman? Interesting.
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like Christopher Nolan on anointment. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm
Not
double
sure.
jointed. I've been appointed, my employment is recording these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm excited, hope you feel the raps. Punching like Tyson in science, I'm Neil deGrasse. Spaced out, but I'm
Woo! Hold up. I gotta run that back. I'm sorry.
From a legend MC.
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like Christopher Nolan on anointment. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm double jointed. I've been appointed, my employment is recording these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm excited, hope you feel the raps. Punching like Tyson in science, I'm Neil deGrasse. Spaced out, but I'm grounded like I'm Neil deGrasse. Do this with the passion, you see the flash. I write like firefighters, I feel the draft. And my employment is recording these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm excited, hope.
Okay, that my employment is recording these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm anointed. That was very nice. It's still tied in with that anointed that she said in the beginning.
From a legend MC.
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like
Every time I go in, I feel anointed by Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan on anointment. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm double jointed. I've been appointed, my employment is recording.
It seems like I'm double jointed. I've been appointed. My employment is providing these raps for your enjoyment.
In these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm excited, hope you feel the raps. Punching like Tyson in science, I'm Neil deGrasse.
Punching like Mike Tyson. In science, I'm Neil deGrasse. Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's a bar. I'm punching like Tyson. In science, I'm Neil deGrasse. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Spaced out, but I'm grounded like I'm Neil deGrasse.
Spaced out, but I'm grounded like I think she said nailed to grass. So she used the word grass in there again as another homophone because she's got Neil deGrasse Tyson. So she used the double with Mike Tyson and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and then slipped in a homophone with the word grass and his last name or middle name, whatever the fuck it is, Grass. That was fucking sick. That's why I wanted to go back and hear that again. And she's just spitting right here too, by the way. It's very good rap skills. I'll run it back a little bit more, and then we'll just let it play through. All right, you heard?
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like Christopher Nolan on anointment. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm double jointed. I've been appointed, my employment is recording these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm excited, hope you feel the raps. Punching like Tyson in science, I'm Neil deGrasse. Spaced out, but I'm grounded like I'm Neil deGrasse. Do this with the passion, you see the flash. I write like firefighters, I feel the draft.
Ooh, like firefighters, I feel the draft. Like firefighters, I feel the draft. Feel the draft, like she's got a draft of a rhyme and she's filling it out. Oh, that's sick. That was, man, these girls never fail to impress. Like, I knew Rapsody was going to come on and spit some solid bars. Like, that's a given if you know anything about her. Like she's quite good. And I've seen obviously JURIN rap and heard her rap in the context of XG that I've listened to so far, and they're all very talented, but that was just a showcase right there, man. I really like that ending. That was a flex on the end right there. Her writing in there, whoever wrote it, whatever the fuck it is, her rapping, her lyrics, these lyrics, that fucking planet bar in the beginning, yeah boy. And then that ended real nice with that. Those employment and enjoyments and anointed and appointed and just, yeah. And then the Neil deGrasse Tyson, the double with the Tyson and Neil deGrasse Tyson followed by the homophone with the grass, and the grass was Hell yeah. That's why I fucks with rap. I love rap music, and that's one of the many reasons why right there. You heard? What did you all think of that song? Let me know down in the comments. Please, I would love to hear it. I'll get back to as many comments as I can. If you got something you want to talk about, hit me up. I got more XG on the way. We're going to get back on the tape series, and we're going to go from there, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is give that subscribe button a little push and hit that like button on your way out the door. You heard? Thank you so much. Peace.